Yeah, you know, when you come up here and you look around places like this, it really makes you think about different cities and what they have to offer. I mean, I really hope Detroit comes back. I guess I'm a romanticist in that way. I mean, it's great architecture. It was just a fantastic city for so long. But, you know, you're down there in the hustle, the bustle, the traffic. I mean, downtown's doing well, but I'm suspect on any of those neighborhoods ever coming back, at least in my lifetime. You look up in places like this, you think you had any school board members or principals or people in administration in the school system taking kickbacks and living some extravagant lifestyle by some fucking cocksucker that bribed them to divert the funds. See, they just sent another few of them away the other day in federal court. The Ypsilanti High School principal, she's going to the fucking slammer for the same thing. You don't see that shit up here. And you get people like Stephen Henderson, who writes for the Free Press, who in my opinion is the biggest fucking racist that ever lived. You know, everybody's afraid to say that because he's black and they're white, and he's an excellent journalist. The problem is he's made his career on claiming everything that happens in Detroit is because of white people and police brutality and blah, blah, blah. He did get on the bandwagon for a while with Kwame, but that was after the fact and after Kwame's duck was already cooked. He supposedly broke some story about text messages. Who knows? But the point here is, you look down at Detroit, the downtown, that's great. I mean, you have to have a population like that to support pro football and baseball franchises and hockey franchises. I get that, but as much as I hope they come back, I got my doubts. You know, that's where they pay more. But when you think about quality of life, you look up in places like this, no school board scandals, crime's not through the roof, insurance is affordable. I mean, it all boils down to what you want in life. I mean, would you rather get up in the morning and make minimum wage and be able to send your kid off to school without getting his fucking head chopped off or gang raped? Or would you like to just, you know, never really know what's around the next bend because of the area you live in? I've been driving for 3 hours. I haven't seen one set of bars on any windows. Now, if you talk to a guy like Stephen Henderson, he's going to claim that, well, you know, it was white flight and these are the people that left Detroit. Look, I'm friends with plenty of black people. I always explain it that there's a lot of crime, a lot of poverty, and a lot of blight in Detroit. And the people that live there now, in those neighborhoods, happen to be black. It's not because they're black. Big difference. Up here, I mean, there are blacks that live up here. We have some where I live, and they're great people. I talk to them all the time. I mean, I don't know why a black guy'd want to live up north, really. But I guess some do. I mean, it's not racist. It's just, it seems like in my lifetime, I've never run into that many African Americans that were into hunting. Now, fishing, yeah, but hunting, no. So I know that the people that have considered moving out of the city that live up in northern Michigan that are African American, I mean, they're well received. It's not like a guy like Stephen Henderson would write, like, you know, you'd feel uncomfortable up here, the cops would be all hassling. He's made a career out of writing articles like that. So you have to ask yourself, what kind of trade-off you're willing to make when it comes to deciding where you want to live. You know, up here, the economy's not doing very well either. You know, you don't have the high-paying jobs, although you don't have the high-paying jobs in Detroit anymore either, or Flint, or Saginaw, or any other place. So, I mean, I came up here for different reasons, but I think if I was a young couple and I was thinking about raising a family, anywhere up north would be a consideration. True, you're not going to make much money, but if both the mother and father work, you could have a great quality life. I mean, if you took a line and you drew it from Bay City and Saginaw all the way across to the other side of the state, and then you went north up to Mackinac Bridge, there's just thousands of places where you could really still have old-time values, where school teachers worked in the area because they liked it, where they cared about their students, and you could skip all that crime. I mean, I just look at these junk houses that they're building up down around the suburbs from Detroit, 250 grand for some plastic piece of shit with junk windows. I'd rather live in a damn trailer up here with a leaky roof than have to jump through all those hoops for what? A higher paying job. So if you're stuck in one of those places and you'd like to get out, if you can't afford a house, just consider renting a room or an apartment. Because northern Michigan is a great quality of life. If you like photography and videography and you like walks in the woods and wildlife, this is it. It's not too late. If you think you're trapped no matter where you're living, out in Michigan, and you just like to live in a rural area that offers a lot, I don't think you can beat northern Michigan.